welcome to day 10 of Vlogmas. I am going to sneak in a hair wash because it's time. It has been 8 weeks since my last retwist. I have washed since then, but I didn't retwist. I think sometime in November, maybe October, I'm not sure. But I've stretched out my retwist for the simple fact that I had postpartum hair loss on my edges and I couldn't do the tension so much. This seems to be working. My edges are coming back. Now, mind you, my hairline was a little to begin with, okay? So what's some consider edges, others are like, girl, what? No, like I'm proud of this. I know this is a little sketchy, but I've always struggled like with this area in general. I don't know if y'all see my baby head, but that's me. That's all me. She's welcome. So yeah, so it's like 5 something in the morning, but I'm just gonna go ahead and wash it, and I don't know if I'll retwist it. But I'm just ready. My hair is itchy and I've been putting it off for a while. I was supposed to do this last night. So let me show you the products that I use. I no longer use conditioner because my hair is fairly soft. Right now it's like really dry, but like my hair is fairly soft, and the conditioner just wasn't helping me like as far as the locking process, because my locks are still very young. They're not like that mature. So I feel like when they get more mature and when I don't have so much like damage going on, then I'll go back to using conditioner. But right now I'm fine without it. The closest thing I do use to a conditioner would be this. Y'all probably saw it in my day with me routine. It's water, like half water, aloe gel, castor oil, tea tree oil. This time the color comes from, I put a little apple cider vinegar in there, and I feel like that's been helping me like with a little bit of cleaning in between, so I don't get so much buildup. And knowing me, I probably threw another oil in here like vitamin E or something like that, but this is my daily like routine, daily moisturizer. This tea tree tingle, it is definitely a winner. Trader Joe's, Black Girls in Trader Joe's, you feel this is great as far as like moisture and everything. I love what this did to my hair, and it definitely supported my no conditioner routine right now. This gives me the softness that I'm missing from the conditioner, and the clean is fairly good as well. But if I want to get down and dirty, y'all, you also saw this probably in my morning routine. It's like the holy grail of all holy grails of anything. But yeah, if I want to get my scalp clean, baby, Real African black soap. Use it everywhere, use it on everything. It's the GOAT, okay? Like, I've literally like spot cleaned my hair if I had buildup and just washed the soap, just like melts away. It's gorgeous. The cleanse is beautiful, but it is a little bit more drying. But yeah, we'll get into some other products later, because if I don't retwist before work, I'll need some extra moisture when I do decide to retwist. But I want to do 2 strands, so that's why I'm considering retwisting before work, but we'll see what time it is. I don't have a watch or anything with me, but it's pushing 6. I need to be out of the house. Corey needs to be dressed, all of that, by 7, because your girl be struggling and I ain't trying to get no points. Alright guys, hair's washed. I use a old towel for drying. And here we are. I love my hair right after it's washed, probably because of the length. But yeah, so here we are. It's just past 6 o'clock. I don't know if I decide if I can retwist my hair in 30 minutes. Could have just waited till tomorrow. Yeah, so we're about to moisturize my hair, at least for the day. I want to get some of this dampness out just a tad. Hey guys, I went to work. Sorry I didn't show you my little turban get up. I just did like a pineapple. So because my hair has dried out a little bit, I have a few extra products than what I would use if I was just retwisting from dry hair. Wait, can we get into the same time? Can we get into it? Can we? With the good lighting? Hey, I'm just gonna be doing 2 strands for my style because I want my hair to kind of last a little bit into the holiday season. This also is like the quickest way to retwist because I don't have to wait for it to dry no crazy long time or anything. I'm just getting like my rubber bands ready. I really can't wait till my hair's like longer so I don't have to use the rubber bands on the end because I've seen some pretty cool ways of like doing that. I'm also hoping I have enough rubber bands because right now it's not looking too good. I have just regular water to keep it moist. I have this setting lotion. I know a lot of like, I'm trying not to do the whole product junkie thing when it comes to locks, but in this moment right now, I'm still trying to figure out what works for my hair. I know it's been 2 years, but didn't we all go through that when we first went natural too? Like, come on. Figured I can use this again to add some moisture so I don't have to go too heavy on the gel. This gel is the GOAT. But yeah, so I do like a finger coil method. As you can see, I do have some like I'm not big on palm rolling yet. Maybe one day, but I do what I can with what I have. And I think that's more important. It's a little bit more love. It's a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? I'm the only one who's ever done my maintenance on my locks. Not to say that I haven't looked for anybody, because I definitely want the ones that I combine to be a little bit more professionally done, but it is what it is, and the time frame that I had to do it versus like the status of my hair in the moment. Y'all, postpartum has been detrimental to my hair, but I wanted these locks, okay? Before I combined them, I had 104 locks. I do not know how many locks that I have combined. I know it's the even number, so I'm probably still in the 90s of how many locks I have. Okay, I also have this weird thing because I started from 2 strand twists. Is it possible that my locks accidentally combine? Like locks accidentally combine? Did I forget that I combined them? Or did the 2 strand twist really like, do they still have their individual sections? Because like when I first started like locking, I noticed my 2 strands locked separately but within the twist. So now I have some locks, when I touch them, I feel like they were combined, but they weren't. Like this one. I can feel the separation here. Yeah, that's the 2 strand. Yeah. So interesting. Like, I feel like if you're, I don't want to say if you're bored, but I feel like if you ever just want to see life happen, lock your hair up. Have at it. Like, it's amazing seeing what hair does when you leave it alone. That's the kicker. I did combine this one. So like, I want this part combined. Moisturize, put oil on, and then I put gel on last. giveaway check-in. These just felt thin to touch, and I decided to combine them. It's really, I really just be doing it like that. I'll be retwisting my hair and I'll be like, I don't like how thin it is, and like, let's see what it looks like before that. Hell no. And we're just gonna go from there. I feel like this thickness isn't terrible, and that's that. That's that. Yeah, I'll say when I first started my locks, I was like hell bent on like this uniformity, and like I was like down the middle, here, and then I did them, and like in the middle they're uneven. Like the part is uneven. It bothered me. Because I did it myself, I was thinking about like redoing it. And sometime between that process and my pregnancy, I started embracing so many different little imperfect things about me. And it's funny I'm saying this now. I just had a really rough weekend, last weekend actually. I guess I said all that to say, like, it's really interesting. I was just talking about accepting the imperfections of my locks, when I should be like right now accepting the imperfections of me. And that's why I stayed true to this lock journey so much. That's why it was so important to me, because I was like, I'm tired of fitting into like a box. Like my locks were a way of like me being free and finally touching into this Jennifer I always knew was inside of me. I always saw people with locks as like not having like a care in the world, and you know, like not conforming to society, not controlling. Like they just seem so carefree and so living. And I know when I first decided to lock up, it was this whole thing about your lock journey, and I saw a lot of different like articles about your spirituality behind locks, and that excited me more than the hair. Like, yeah, my hair's gonna grow, okay. I got over the ugly stage. I was just more excited about who I was gonna become, because I no longer had this chokehold on me. Like, you got to think about what hair is like being a black girl. You grow up, everybody tells you your hair is nappy, and you're like, what? This grows out of my head. Like, people are yanking at your scalp. It takes hours to get it done, and it just consumes so much of your life. I just feel like by locking my hair, I was released from some of the shackles that I was placed under at a younger age. And don't get me wrong, I love a good wig as much as the next girl. I love some loose flowing hair, but this is like the first time I ever just had a hairstyle, especially in my adult life, that just fits. Nothing like being able to roll out of the bed and just go. I love it here. I love it here. I love seeing all the different changes. I'm so happy I got to 2 years almost of this journey. I feel like my locks have a story to tell. This is a time in my life. This is rejuvenation. I feel like I've changed so much. Like, yeah, being a mom changed you, but like, I feel like I'm also at a time period of my life where I'm rediscovering who I am. People kind of see me as an adult now, but I also feel like I've started carrying myself as an adult. I always use my security blanket, and I don't like it anymore. I don't like it. Like, I like having it. I'm blessed to have it, but my mind is just in a different place now. I've tried to document this journey as much as I could, and it's different compared to documenting other moments of your life, because it's like I can tell in-depth stories of the day I took certain pictures, or the month, and what I was going through, and oh my gosh. I know things are timing, and I know it's not just the locks, but I do believe in the fact that your locks carry an aura with them. They withhold memories, they withhold emotions, and they're definitely like a different part of you that a lot of people don't understand. I feel like, I know like for some this may seem like, okay Jennifer, you're doing too much, but like I really do feel like these locks open doors to my personality and self-confidence and parts of me that I wasn't in a place to understand until you see like that raw image of yourself in the morning, and you understand that like if you can't control your hair, how do you think you can control life? Like I love to look at things calculated and plan things out, and ever since I've had this hair, nothing has gone as what I thought it would be. Like if I ever just need a reminder of how much I've changed, like I literally can just look in the mirror like, wow, you remember you were afraid to do this with your hair or whatever. Like it's about to get a little intricate, so I need to go look in the mirror and do this part. I'll be back. I fell asleep last night and I finished my hair this morning. I'll probably wear this for about 2 weeks, but I can definitely see the health of my locks improving. Nice thick little 2 strands. That's it.